haben Sie dieses Ding auch vor, dann Bamberg League. Hello. Hello, world. Okay, Moment. Starker Einstieg. Hello,
Talent, Ehrgeiz, Leidenschaft, Disziplin, Teamgeist. Diese Eigenschaften führen zum Erfolg im Sport und in der Automobilindustrie. Wer zur Spitze gehören will, orientiert sich an den Besten. Uns faszinieren gemeinsame Herausforderungen. Deshalb fördern wir den Sport im Unternehmen und außerhalb. Gestalten Sie unsere Zukunft mit. Brose.
Good evening, basketball fans, and herzlich willkommen. Dobre večer, witam here in Bamberg, Germany for the return leg in the quarterfinal playoffs here in the European North Basketball League between the Bamberg Baskets and Dziki, Warszawa. Welcome to my colleague, to David Zwisser.
Good evening, good evening.
We're looking for the fourth team going to the Final Four, following the teams from Newcastle, Bratislava and Volontario already qualified for the Final Four. Tonight, it's going to be an interesting game.
It's going to be a big fight, especially for the German side today, having to overcome a deficit of 21 points. The hole they dug themselves in Warsaw, they're going to have to overcome it, probably relying on the fans today, relying on the great atmosphere, and they just have to fight, and maybe they can still do it, but the pressure is definitely on Warsaw today.
On the homepage of the ENBL, we wrote that it needs 22 red balloons for the Bamberg Baskets to advance to the Final Four. Is it a miracle we need here tonight?
Well, I think this crowd saw a few miracles in their lifetime for this club, so it's definitely possible. There's always a possibility in sports, but they will need a big game today.
All right, now let's have a look at the players' introduction of the Bamberg Baskets. all fans of Bamberg Baskets, there are bad news because Filip Stanic will not be able to play tonight. He twisted his ankle in the last road game of Bamberg in Bonn, and so he is out for tonight.
Yes, coming into the rotation today, not replacing his position, but nevertheless replacing him today is Gabriel Kuku, young player in his first pro season. Well, maybe he's not going to be impacting the game as much, but he's getting his shot today.
Happy birthday, alles Gute, bleib stabil und gesund.
And here you can see our referees for tonight. Crew chief from Czech Republic is Jan Balon, from Estonia Hendrik Las, and from Poland Lukasz Jankowski. Observer here at Rose Arena is Oskars Lucis from Latvia. Okay, David, let's take a look at the keys for both teams tonight to advance to the Final Four. Let's start with our guest from Warsaw.
Yeah, so like I said before, the pressure is definitely on them. Key thing for them to do is keep the pace at a low level, because this is what made them succeed in the first game in Warsaw. They slowed the pace down. Bamberg likes to play fast pace and get to the basket very quick. They did a great job in the fourth quarter last time to reduce that. I think this will be the most important point for them today, to keep the pace down, because Bamberg is going to be coming out hot.
And on Bamberg's side, what do we have there? What's got to be important for the team from head coach Anton Gabel?
Well, like it's always the case, the opposite of what the other team has to do. They have to keep the pace up. They have to take a lot of shots today. They have to trust themselves, and maybe, I know it's not normally the way you have to go about a game, especially not if you're Anton Gabel, but today 3 points is worth more than 2. Just take your shots, see if you get going early, and then maybe you have a shot to advance.
And now let's take a look at the starters for both teams. You're gonna do it for Bamberg?
Yeah, sure. So on the point guard position, probably the most important player Bamberg has this season, it's Ronaldo Zego, starting at the point, averaging double digits in ENBL and BBL, also at least 5 assists in both competitions. After that, there comes Noah Norton, shooting guard position, sharp shooter, someone that you have to rely on today to score the points for you. Then E.B. Watson is going to play the 3. Greg Moller is going to play the 4, the new guy that came from overseas. And Keyshawn Fiesel is going to replace Filip Stanic in the starting lineup today on 5.
And the starters for Dziki on the point guard position is Nikola Radicevic. Shooting guard is Mateusz Szlachetka. Small forward, Andre Wesson. Power forward, Denzel Anderson. And the man in the middle, the center, John Fulkerson. This is the squad for head coach Krzysztof Jablowski. 21 points. This is the magic number for tonight's game.
This is the mountain they have to climb today.
21 point the deficit Bamberg has to overcome in this game here at Rose Arena to advance to the Final Four. The game in Warsaw for 30 minutes was quite okay, I think. They were down by 6. And then in the final quarter, everything broke down. 16-31. The final 10 minutes in favor of Dziki. And so finally it was a 74-95. But now we take a look. What the next 40 minutes bring. We're gonna tip off, and
Warsaw got the ball.
Szlachetka back to Radicevic. Fulkerson. Hand off to Wesson. Ball comes over Radicevic.
Yeah, that's great defense.
Good hands by Keyshawn Fiesel. Ball is knocked loose and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Nikola Radicevic. So Bamberg gets possession. That's the way to play.
But this is what they have to do today.
But 24 seconds
Already
off
down.
the clock,
Yeah.
so this is what they're gonna do. Use the clock to their advantage. Dziki using the screen from Fiesel.
Watson was cutting there, but it was too late. Dziki loses the ball.
And the first points of the game by Szlachetka. Bamberg's got to take care of the basketball. And now it's Dziki. It's blocked by Szlachetka.
He's having a good start to the game, Szlachetka.
Wesson back to Fulkerson, top of the key. Szlachetka. Nice pick and roll, but again, they turn it over. Dziki brings it down. And Noah Locke drives to the hoop.
No call. But this is the kind of pace they have to go today.
No foul called. And last touch by Noah Locke. So the Poles get the basketball. Again, it's Nikola Radicevic. Wesson takes a jump shot, no good, rebounded by Locke. Looking inside for Fiesel, but there's Dziki with the first three. And that's the first lead for Bamberg, 3-2. Almost 2 minutes played in the first quarter.
So this is what we talked about in the beginning. You know, threes are worth more than two. Ronaldo Dziki normally not a three-point shooter, but he has to take his chances today.
And the other guys have to go to the offensive rebound if he misses.
Yeah.
So you need, we talked about 75, 80, 85 shots in this game to win it by 22.
Yeah.
Let's see. Szlachetka stops. Nice pull-up jump shot by Mateusz Szlachetka. 4 points for him. Block. Tightly guarded by Wesson. Also, the paint tries to give it down low to Fiesel, but not the turnover.
Yeah, so as you can see, Warsaw is playing a zone. So Bamberg has to move a lot, and they have to do it quickly.
Move the ball.
Move the ball and move the body.
Anderson. Hand off to Wesson. Good hands by Fiesel. And there's a foul. It's on Denzel Anderson, his first. This is man-to-man defense now. Watson using the screen from Fiesel, who rolls to the basket, and Dziki finds Fiesel down low, and he turns it over again.
So one of the keys that we wrote down for Bamberg is currently not working out. They needed to have a good start to the game, but Warsaw is doing their best right now. And Bamberg is simply too sloppy with the ball.
3 minutes played, 3 turnovers already on Bamberg's side. 3 from Radicevic is good. Dziki up 7-3. 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Block. Goes up. 3 is good. And the 3 is good.
Foul on Radicevic. I think
that was on number 1.
Oh, Denzel Anderson, right?
That's his second personal. Second personal foul on Anderson. And the 3 is good because the ball was already in the air. There's Fiesel again, inside. No good shot. Rebound by Dziki, and they come with tempo. Szlachetka gets fouled from behind.
They're
running the fast break. Who said they're gonna Take it slow. Take your time.
We gotta turn the sheet with the keys.
Throw it away. Throw it away, our keys. That's why we're sitting here. We're not coaching this game. So.
Took a fall.
Again, Radicevic. Guarded by Ronaldo Segul. Fulkerson kicks it out. Good hands by Evie Watson. Next turnover. Bamberg with the ball. Now good drive by Watson. Hook shot is good. High off the glass. 8-7. Bamberg up by 1. First basket for Evie Watson.
This is what they have to do if there's no movement. Just go to the basket.
Lachetka stepped on the sideline, but he was fouled by Dolalok. And first substitution by Anton Gavel. Wiesel goes out, and Moritz Krimmer is in the game.
Oh, and there we have another substitution, but on the Warsaw side, the new guy came in from Finland a week ago. I gotta be honest with you, Sven, I have problems with his name. His first name is alright, Elijah. But then it's Comtier. Corinthier.
And the next steal. Block with the basketball. Muller comes up to set the screen. And Locke takes another 3, no good. Rebound by Muller. Now he's working one-on-one, kicks it out. Krimmer back to Locke. Krimmer rolls to the hoop. Can get the basketball.
Good defense.
3 from Greg Muller. Short, and the rebound in the hands of Nikola Radicevic. Against Lachetka. To the hoop. Got the shot blocked by Muller. Bamberg on the run. Watson lays it up to Ronaldo Segul.
Bamberg now has the first little run. They have to keep the momentum going now if they really want a shot at this game.
4 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Radicevic, step back 3, it's good. Woo!
Little information for the viewers, the score right now is not correct, it's 10-10.
Good offensive rebound by Krimmer. And with his strong left arm, finishes 12-10 the score for Bamberg.
Oh, and there we have the new guy.
2 points, Warszawa. And foul is number 2.
Basket is good for Elijah. Coming here, and he gets one more. It's the bonus free throw. Kyle Lofton and Carsten Tada checked in on Bamberg's side. Free throw is good for Cormith here. So it's 12-12? Yeah.
I think Dziki has 13, right?
I think, yeah. And there's another 3 by Evie Watson. What's the matter with the score here? Here it's 12-12. There it's 10-10. It's 15-12 now on the scoreboard here at Brose Arena. I think it's got to be 15-13, and this is what we have right now here. 15-13. That's the correct score after that 3-point basket by Evie Watson. Bamberg with 4 turnovers in this first quarter. Dziki right now with 5. Moritz Krimmer. Hand off to Evie Watson. Andre Wesson right on him. Evie Watson tries the next 3, and this one in and out, but again, Krimmer with the rebound, and he draws the foul. Mateusz Bartosz gets called for the foul.
This one from Rodson already basically looking in, but then deciding otherwise. Unfortunate for the Germans.
You can use our keys again. Offensive rebounding. Mahler, Grimmer doing a good job on the offensive glass. And now 2 free throws for Moritz Grimmer. Or should I say Grimmer?
Yeah, let's maybe try the German pronunciation.
Moritz Grimmer. Adrian Petkovic in the game for Ronaldo Segu. And Grimmer makes his second free throw. 17-13. Bamberg up by 4. Now it's Wesson bringing up the ball down the court, guarded by Kyle Lofton. Against Petkovic. Now the 3 out of the corner is no good, and the rebound in the hands of Brandon Horvath. Petkovic finds Horvath, but the ball is knocked out of his hands, and the fast break for Dziki is stopped by Kerber and Karsten Tada.
Turnover festival right now.
There's got to be 10 turnovers combined already in the first quarter.
If you look at the stats, we're at 9 right now.
9? No, they were 5 when I said it. It's got to be 6.
Oh, I mean for both teams combined.
Yeah, 4 for Bamberg and 6 for Warsaw, I think. Next turnover. This time Karsten Tada trying to find Brandon Horvath. Now it's Brachowski against Lofton. Mokrov looking down for Wesson. He's guarded by Tada, has the mismatch, takes the jump shot. Ball is not good. Rebound and the 3 by Komitjes. Rebounded by Brandon Horvath. Good to see that the Poles are not hitting their 3s. Except Radicevic.
Yeah, because this is what basically broke Bamberg's neck in the first game. Warsaw was hitting crazy shots, especially in the last quarter.
Yeah, it all started in the last quarter. Wesson fouled by Karsten Tada. 4th team foul on Bamberg. 1 minute, 32 seconds left in the first. Under Wesson now takes a breather, and Piotr Bamula is in the game. And the next turnover. Brachowski this time turned it over. Petkovic calls the play. Tada comes up.
Still not a lot of movement on the Bamberg side.
Step back jump shot. Nice shot by Moritz Grimmer. Points for Grimmer. 19-13. Bamberg up by 6. Mokros tries the 3 and he makes it. Jaroslav Mokros.
First basket for Warsaw in some time now.
Grimmer feels it. He feels it. Next basket for Moritz Grimmer. 8 points for him, 21-16. The lead for the team of head coach Anton Gavel. Brachowski waiting. There's 2 seconds differential between game clock and shot clock. 3-pointers no good. Horvath got it and he won't get it up. First quarter, and Bamberg is up 21-16.
17 more points to go.
4 times 5 is 20. It's not enough.
Die Kampfsportabteilung des TV 1886 Sachs. Sie präsentieren einen Ausschnitt.
We are ready for the second quarter in the 8th and final playoff game of this quarterfinal round. Congratulations to Bratislava, to Newcastle, and to Voluntari. Those 3 teams already qualified for the Final Four on April 8th and 9th. Maybe in Bratislava?
Maybe, who knows? And we already have the matchups. So the winner of today's game is going to play against Newcastle. This is already safe. And then Voluntari is going to play against Bratislava. Maybe Voluntari can redeem their final loss from last year.
Runners-up last season. And now we start in the second quarter. Bamberg with Tada, Dziki, Krimmer, with Horvath and Kyle Lofton. And Krimmer takes the 3. No good. Rebound by Jaroslav Mokros. And Grochowski at the point. Pass it over. Fulkerson good defended by Krimmer. Almost lost it. Shot clock down to 7. Grochowski now against Krimmer, and he's turning over again. Bamberg with the ball. And there's the foul to stop the fast break. Foul is on Piotr Tomjula. That's his first. And Krzysztof Jablowski substitutes. Nikola Radicevic is back in the game for Dziki Warszawa. Dziki tries to attack. Now the screen from Krimmer. Ball goes over to Tada in the corner, and Horvath draws the foul.
Foul is on
Jaroslav Mokros. His first.
Sauberes Spielfeld, saubere Leistung, ihre Flanken gewonnen.
Now Kevin Horvath in for Bamberg, first time.
Coming in for Carsten Tada, getting the ball immediately.
Gives it back to Lofton. Again, the screen from Krimmer. Lofton attacks. Warsaw got a hand on the ball and finally got the rebound. There's a 3, no good. Rebound in the hands of Lofton.
Even though they didn't score, Krzysztof Jablowski has to like very much what he's seeing right now. There's already a minute and 15 seconds off the clock. Bamberg hasn't scored a point.
Fulkerson against Brendan Horvath. Close to a travel, but he gets away with it and gets the basket. 21-18 the score. Bamberg up by 3. Dziki in the paint. Nice layup. Using all his speed, Ronaldo Dziki, and lays it off the glass. 23-18.
Good hands, guy Lofton.
Lofton, 3-on-1 fast break. And Brendan Holman with the dunk in timeout. Dziki. Krzysztof Jablonski calls for time. 7:44 to play in the first half. 25-18. Bamberg basket.
Markenhaus in Bamberg und ihrer Familienbäckerei Fuchs.
Talent, Ehrgeiz, Leidenschaft, Disziplin, Teamgeist. Diese Eigenschaften führen zum Erfolg im Sport und in der Automobilindustrie. Wer zur Spitze gehören will, orientiert sich an den Besten. Uns faszinieren gemeinsame Herausforderungen. Deshalb fördern wir den Sport im Unternehmen und außerhalb. Gestalten Sie unsere Zukunft mit. Brose.
We were talking about Elijah Komitje, the new playing for Dziki Warsaw. One that hurts Bamberg very, very much in the first game. Estonian national player Janari Yusar is not playing tonight. He had 19 points and 10 rebounds in the first game. So,
well, let's see if Komitje can somehow replace him today. He had a good first game in the Polish Basketliga, had 16 points. He was playing in the Finnish league to start the year, his first pro year. Finished his college career for the University of Emporia State and already making a name for himself in Poland.
He's out there with Wesson, Plachetka, with Radicevic, and John Fulkerson.
Yeah.
Those are the five for Dziki Warsaw. Dziki Lofton, Mulvat, Horvat, and Kishan Fiesel out on the court for Bamberg. Plachetka passes back to Radicevic. Got left down to 6. Fulkerson, alley-oop, and Komitje.
Fiesel was hatching out, trying to get the stop. Well, was a little bit too late, so it's a simple pass.
Next turnover.
It's nice to be a jump ball, right?
It is. And a possession arrow. So it's Dziki ball.
It's Warsaw ball, yeah.
Krzysztof Jablonski is arguing with the referees. He saw a foul at the half-court line. Was called a jump ball. So his team stays on offense. Radicevic. Oh, those were 3 steps by Slavetka.
And it's not the first time.
Radicevic. 3 is no good. Fulkerson gets the offensive rebound. Now he drives to the hoop and with the left hand. Nice finish. And we have the next timeout now taken by Anton Gavel.
Again, Fiesel going up too much, and I think Anton Gavel is going to tell him exactly that right now.
25-22.
So Warsaw went on a 5-0 run after their timeout. Let's see if Bamberg can do the same.
Friede Busarena gegen ENBLeague Academy aus Bamberg. Und dann gibt es wieder Familienspielzeit, tolle Aktionen für die ganze Family mit dabei. Also es geht euch jetzt
top scorer so far on Bamberg's side, it's Moritz Grimmer with 8 points. And for Dziki, it's Nikola Radicevic with 6.
Also, if you take a little look at the stats, right now Dziki, like in the first game, are hitting their shots. Yeah, this is what is currently making the Bamberg mission to get back a lot harder.
Segu.
So a lock back on the court for Bamberg now.
Again, a little shake and bake, and then coming over his right hand for another easy layup. There's 2 of this 5-0 run. Wesson against Murat, and he's called for traveling. There's the stop. Watson and Muller coming back in the game.
For Brandon Horvath and Kevin Wohlrath, they are going out. Noah Locke also back after the timeout.
And it's Segu now against Flachetka. Gives it to Fiesel. Segu comes up. Pass it over to Muller. Hand off to Watson. Guarded by Radicevic. And it's E.B. Watson with the 3.
Okay. They have the
5-0 run. 30-22. 5 minutes, 35 seconds left in the first half. Flachetka. Ooh, that ball was on half-court line. And now he's out of bounds.
Bamberg ball.
I don't know if he was out of bounds, but it was definitely over back because he lost the ball and it's dropped right at half-court line. So next turnover.
Noah Locke, good hands there, being aggressive.
First time to go up by double digits, but now next turnover, and Nikola Radicevic dribbles down, gets fouled by Greg Muller.
Good foul in my opinion, first foul of the quarter, stopping the fast break.
All the way to the basket, no help, and he gets an easy layup. Cuts the lead to 6. Segu takes the jump shot.
Good.
Right over the hands of Flachetka.
And he thinks he was fouled there as well.
He told the ref that he was hit in the face, but no call. Wesson finds Comitier, goes back out, back to Wesson. Shot clock down to 4. Wesson's got to take it, and he makes the fadeaway jump shot.
Too much space for him there. Dziki with the hesitation.
Finds Muller for the dunk. And there's the next timeout, called by Krzysztof Szablowski, head coach of Dziki.
Präsentiert von ATW Autotechnik, Ihr Mehrmarkenhaus in Bamberg und Ihrer Familienbäckerei Fuchs.
Und nach dem Blick auf den Videobilder seht ihr die wichtigsten Ergebnisse unseres Füchsli Bamberg e.V. aus der Vergangenheit.
We said threes are better than twos, and Bamberg is 4 out of 8 from downtown, so this is quite okay so far.
Especially if you think about the stats they have in the regular season in the BBL right now. It's less than 40%. So they took the challenge and they are right now doing exactly what they are supposed to do.
Dziki is 3 out of 7 from outside three-point line. Now Wesson. Oh, he touched it last. Yeah. Muller touched it first. Ball went up, and then Wesson touched it last before it went out of bounds. So this is the 11th turnover on Warsaw side in this first half. And this is a nice pass from Evie Watson to Keyshawn Fiesel.
Another exclamation point right now from Keyshawn Fiesel after Craig Moller dunked the ball in the last possession. This is a key moment right now. Warsaw has the answer.
Andre Wesson with a three-pointer.
Silencing the crowd immediately.
Watson around the screen, takes the three, and he's fouled. Almost hits the three with the foul. But he will get 3 free throws after the foul from Elijah coming here.
First person erstes Foul und das Teamfoul. 3 free throws for E.B. Watson.
Makes the first. 9 points for E.B. Watson. Now he's in double figures. And now he can pull even with Ronaldo Segu, who had 11 points already. 11 points for E.B. Watson and Ronaldo Segu, and Bamberg up again by 10. Radicevic. And he turned it over again.
Now Bamberg has to keep the momentum going, leading to the half.
Take a look at my piece of paper here, at the keys. What is the second key on Dziki's side? No easy mistakes, no easy turnovers. And they already committed 12 turnovers in this first half. Watson finds Petkovic, takes the screen from Fiesel. Nice pass, but Fiesel already a little bit behind the backboard. Gives it out to Petkovic, and he draws the foul. Good drive by Petkovic. And he goes to the line for 2.
Quick information for the viewers again, the score right now is not correct, it's 39-29, so Bamberg is having a 10-point lead.
Foul was on Andre Wesson, that's his first.
4th team foul for Warsaw.
And 2 foul shots for Adrian Petkovic.
6 to first.
40-29 the score. And then they're giving Radicevic a little bit of pressure. And there's the foul. Andre Petkovic, his first.
Erstes Foul, second team foul.
I think that one was by design, to not let them get into their offensive rhythm.
Bamberg has still 2 fouls to give. Fulgerson. And the next turnover right into the hands of Noah Locke. Krimmer. Top of the key, gives it back to Locke. Takes on 3, and this is good! 3 for Noah Locke. 44-29.
lead. Everything is possible right now. Game is wide open.
2 minutes 15 to play in the first half. Edgar close to a travel. Gives it back to Dziki. Step back, takes the 2, and makes the 2.
Foot on the line. Also finds a way to respond right now.
Gives it
miscommunication.
But Andre Wesson is there to steal it. And there's the next foul.
And it's another good foul because Bamberg still have some to give. Adrian Petkovic, I think, doing exactly what is expected of him.
But you got to make pressure on Dziki. That's got to be the key. If he can organize their game, you are in trouble. 3 from Wesson, no good, and Noah Locke gets the rebound. Watson brings it up on the right side. Edgar waiting for him. Screen comes from Grimmer. Mahler at an open lane, stops, kicks it out. Then 3 out of the corner from Locke, and it's earned again! Noah Locke hits another 3. 47-31.
He had a very quiet second quarter, but now he's coming into the game. The other 2 main guys for Bamberg, Ronaldo Dziki and EB Watson, are clicking. And as you can see, if there's a 3rd guy hitting his shots, Bamberg is virtually unstoppable against this team. And heat check missed. Score is 47-16 right now.
Final minute of the first half. Offensive rebound for Bartosz. 3 from Nikola Dziki is no good. Bamberg with the rebound. Ball was tipped by Bartosz, so no backcourt violation. Locke drives. Difficult shot, no good. And it was tipped out of bounds by Noah Locke. 17.4 seconds left in the first half. And Dziki now.
Anton Gravel now switching Craig Mahler for Kyle Lofton, so going smaller, probably because of the defense. I think Noah Locke right now, 2 shots missed in a row, once is too much now. Ball has to keep moving.
Kramer has taken the last foul Bamberg had to give. 5.3 seconds left. Now both teams in the penalty. And Wesson gets the ball. Defended by Ibrahim Watson. 2 has to take the shot. The 3 is no good. Rebound in the hands of Lorenz Grimmer. And that's it for the first half. Bamberg up 16, 47-31. Right on the way.
We have a game, my friend. We have a game. Like I said, pressure now definitely is on Warsaw because they had such a comfortable lead. They just had to ride it home. But Bamberg found their rhythm in the second quarter, especially with Noah Locke hitting his shots. Ronaldo Dziki getting into the spots that he likes. So right now we have a game.
6 out of 11 from 3-point land for Bamberg and 13 turnovers committed by Dziki Warsaw in this first half. So those are the 2 big numbers of this first half. Bamberg up by 16, 47-31. We're taking a breather and we're going to be back in a couple of minutes.
Ice in the veins, ice, 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 ice in the veins. ENBLeague. Ice in the veins, ice in the veins, ice, 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 ice in the veins.
1886 Start. Heute sehen wir es noch einmal. Vielen Dank für den Moment. Und zwar folgt ein nächster und letzter Auftritt dann in der zweiten Viertelpause. Schön, dass ihr bei uns seid hier in der Großen Arena Bamberg aus Unterfranken. Die Mädels des TV 1886 Start, die Chilis.
Leidenschaft, Disziplin, Teamgeist. Diese Eigenschaften führen zum Erfolg im Sport und in der Automobilindustrie. Wer zur Spitze gehören will, orientiert sich an den Besten. Uns faszinieren gemeinsame Herausforderungen. Deshalb fördern wir den Sport in Unternehmen und Haushalten. Gestalten Sie unsere Zukunft mit. Große.
Design trifft Funktionalität. Aus Inspiration wird Gestaltung. Aus einer Idee wird Traumart. Willkommen bei Richter und Fans in Bamberg.
Gemeinsam für Nachhaltigkeit. Ab sofort stehen diese Tonnen an den Ausgängen der Großarena. Werft eure Klatschpappen nach dem Spiel einfach hinein. Gemeinsam mit Icon Recycling wird das gespendete Geld an Freak City Bamberg e.V. gespendet. Gebt eure Klatschpappen eine zweite Chance.
Der Champion
Welcome back to Brose Arena here in Bamberg, Germany, and we're taking a look at the halftime stats. Yeah, David.
Yeah, what can I say? So
that's the question.
Yeah, I think the main thing in the first half for both teams was turnovers. After the first quarter, I think it was pretty much even. And then, yeah, Bamberg turned up the heat on defense. And right now, Dziki Warsaw already has 12 turnovers. That is a stat that you want maybe...
13.
Or 13 already?
Yeah,
okay,
13.
I missed it. Yeah, that's a stat that you can maybe have for the whole game, that you can live with, but not for one half. So that is a good point for Bamberg, not so good for Warsaw. And then in the end of the second quarter, Bamberg picked up their pace offensively, scored the basket, very good, and also held their ground in defense. So Bamberg has to keep up this pace, keep the crowd rolling as well, and Warsaw has to respond in a way. Maybe we will see Denzel Anderson a little more now. He had foul trouble very early, did not come back in the game, but he had some critical shots in the first game. Maybe they will try to go to him. Maybe that's one key to come back into this game. Because right now, Warsaw also, they still have the lead. They still are going through to the Final Four. They just have to play good defense.
Leading scorers for Dziki Warsaw, Nikola Radicevic with 8 points and Mateusz Szlachetka with 6. For the Bamberg Baskets, we have Ronaldo Segu and E.B. Watson with 11 points each, and Noah Locke hitting 3 threes for 9 points. Bamberg winning the second quarter 26-15. And yeah, what you said, defense is most important thing for head coach Anton Gavel in each game, and 31 allowed points in one half, I think it's gonna make him happy.
Yeah, I think he can live with that, and it's very important that he told the guys in the halftime right now to keep this pace going, especially on defense, because this is something that he is saying repeatedly in every competition. If you play good defense, you will get your looks and you will get your chances. And we talked before the game that Bamberg has to take a lot of shots, and you only get shots if you have the ball. So this is going to be the way to go.
Let's take a look at the number of shots. 28 shots for Bamberg, 7 free throws. Dziki got 26 shots, and they had only 1 foul shot so far in this game.
Yeah, so this is a number that you have to keep even lower now in the second half, to not give them 26 shots. And if you do, it's got to be a very hard shot.
Second half starts with Bamberg possession. Locke, Segu, Muller, Fiesel, and Watson on the court for Bamberg. And Ronaldo Segu brings it down. Fiesel, hand off to E.B. Watson. Muller, left wing, gets it back to Noah Locke. Good defended by Anderson. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Segu against Szlachetka. Step back jump shot, no good. And there's a foul.
I think it's on Muller.
Yeah, it's a push-off on Muller.
And that's a tough shot to take. That's a shot that most of coaches do not want you to take. That's a long 2, especially for someone like Ronaldo Segu, who is normally good finishing around the basket, not with a jump shot.
So what's the call? The call is on. It's not on Muller.
It's a shooting foul against number 10.
It's on Ronaldo Segu.
I think he signaled kick.
Yeah.
He kicked out his feet while shooting the ball.
So both referees were calling a foul. One is on Muller. That is not called, so it's on Ronaldo Segu. And this is his first. And there's another foul. That's the second on Keyshawn Fiesel.
You got to say that's very light contact. So I can understand Keyshawn Fiesel not being happy with the call.
And he gets a warning. Holgerson. And off to Radicevic. Szlachetka. Wesson to the basket. Counted and 1. For Andre Wesson.
2 points, Warsaw, and foul against number 1.
Warsaw coach Krzysztof Szablowski has to be happy with the beginning of the second half. On the other side, Andrew Gabriel must be furious. 2 critical foul calls, then a foul on the shot. This is not the way you start the second half.
A good ball movement by Dziki, moving the ball from the right to the left side, and then the drive from Wesson with the foul, and he completes the 3-point play. 47-34 the score. Noah Locke against Radicevic. Stops. Jump shot is no good, but he gets his offensive rebound, and then he connects.
And he had to convert it because this was another tough shot that you maybe do not have to take at this part of the shot clock.
Fulkerson now one-on-one against Fiesel. Ibrahim Watson is there. Fulkerson goes with the turnaround jump shot, and he knocks it down. 49-36. Watson. Good pass over. Muller goes for 3, and he hits the 3.
The lead is big, back to 16. Fulkerson probably has a chip on his shoulder now. He had 5 turnovers in the first half. He has to redeem himself.
2 points,
easy shot for Slachetka, who just cuts in, comes to the free throw line for an easy jump shot. Watson to the basket with the left hand. Strong finish by Ibrahim Watson. 13 points for Ibrahim Watson. Fulkerson.
Almost committing his 6th turnover now.
And Mateusz Slachetka, ball out, Wesson open 3. No good, ball over the backboard. I think it hit the back of the backboard.
Yeah. But again, it was good ball movement from the Polish side. Bamberg got lucky there.
3 minutes played in the third quarter. 7-7 the score in this third quarter.
Another tough shot. Ronaldo Segu gets lucky that I think Denzel Anderson plays the ball out, because that's a shot you do not want to take.
Way short the shot from Ronaldo Segu, but Denzel Anderson could not handle the basketball. Fiesel makes another 3, and he makes another one. 57-38. That's the biggest lead for Bamberg.
So we are one Bamberg basket away from tying the game. If you look at both games.
We have an interesting question. What is if this game ends with a plus of 21 for Bamberg?
And we go to overtime.
Correct. We go into a 5-minute overtime, but we are far away from that after that 3 from Nikola Radicevic. Muller tries to drive, slipped, and that's a travel.
Dziki, Warszawa.
I don't see any kind of good defensive positioning by Denzel Anderson. So could have been his 3rd foul.
Yeah, and the referee also called like travel immediately. I don't know.
Yeah, as small as flipped, it was easy to call the travel. Petkovic back on court. Right on Radicevic. Wesson Gives it back to Fulkerson. Lachetka comes up. Hand off. Now the screen. Back over Radicevic. 5 on the shot clock. Drives. Lays it up, and Anderson goes to the basket, but he's blocked by Keyshawn Fiesel. And Bamberg with the basketball. Mahler gives it over, right side, Watson. Petkovic calls the play. Watson,
6 seconds.
Again with his left hand, no good, but Mahler is there. Kicks it out. Petkovic over, 3 from Keyshawn Fiesel. Great pass from Adrian Petkovic, who had an open shot, but he gave it right outside on the right wing. Through the extra pass to Keyshawn Fiesel, who knocked down another 3. Wesson to the hoop, strong drive by Andre Wesson. 60-43 to score. Block. Now Petkovic. Down in the corner, this is Ibrahim Watson. Dribbles it up. Tries to attack Anderson. The floater is good.
Great finish from Ibrahim Watson. Keeping the momentum going, keeping the crowd in the game.
And there's the timeout called by Krzysztof Jablowski of Dziki Warsaw.
Ihr Mehrmarkenhaus in Bamberg und ihrer Familienbäckerei Fuchs.
ENBLeague. Ice in the veins. Ice, 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 ice in the veins. ENBLeague. Ice in the veins. Ice in the veins. Ice, 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 ice in the veins. ENBLeague.
Und die heutige Zuschauerzahl präsentiert von den Managing Sports. Wir sagen Dank an euch. Die Hardcore-Fans sind da. 2638 Zuschauer. Vielen Dank.
Bamberg's coming back with Petkovic, Horvath, Fiesel, Watson, and Kyle Lofton.
Watson already scored 4 points in the second half. Keyshawn Fiesel has 6. So these are the guys that you want to keep in the game.
And Bamberg showing full court pressure. Petkovic on Nikola Radicevic. Ooh.
Experience versus young.
And almost the next turnover. Here, difficult shot, but he makes it.
Good defense, better offense on this time.
7 points for the American. Kyle Lofton. Drives, and he gets fouled.
That's the foul, yeah.
Hard foul.
Foul against Dziki Warsaw number 15.
Foul is on Mateusz Bartosz.
First team foul.
His second. Kyle Lofton at the line shooting too.
Moritz Krimmer coming back into the game for Keyshawn Fiesel. Krimmer had a very good first half.
Points, 3 rebounds. First missed free throw for Bamberg. Now they're 7 out of 8. Make it 8 out of 9. First point in the game for Kyle Lofton. 63-45 the score. Dziki gives it over. Anderson tries the three. No good, and rebound in the hands of Brandon Orba. Petkovic. Waiting for the screen.
Yeah, Orba also missed the screen right there.
Shot clock at 5. And there's the foul on Anderson. Good drive by Ibrahim Watson.
Anderson with his third personal foul, not a factor in this game right now. E.B. Watson being aggressive today, going to the basket a lot.
Good ball movement to Moritz Trimmer.
And we are at 20 now.
And we had that good ball movement. Swinging the ball from one to the other side. And then the penetration from Kyle Lofton. And the pass inside to Trimmer. And there's a good, strong finish by Andre Watson, but he is called for the offensive foul. No basket.
I think Bamberg's coach, Anton Cavell, is asking right now for unsportsmanlike conduct because of the elbow to the face. We unfortunately do not have replays.
But there is a instant replay for the referees.
Is he allowed to take a challenge?
He is allowed.
He's allowed and he's doing it.
I don't know if he's calling a coach's challenge or if they
the referees are going to take a look at it for themselves. Right.
But he was hit right at his nose. But the call is offensive foul on Andre Wesson. That's his second. And the basket does not count. Oh. From this angle, it looks like. Let's take a look at it. You could see it here on the cue. He's just coming in. I don't know.
I think he hits him in the face, but it's not intentional at all.
He had both hands on the ball, just trying to use his forearm to protect the shot. I don't know. I don't think that is an intentional foul, unsportsmanlike. It's a hard contact, yeah. Here you see it.
But this does not look unnatural to me.
No. Let's see what the referees call. They call it unsportsmanlike. So what's the rule?
Commentators can be wrong as well.
2 shots for Moritz Trimmer. I don't know, in Bundesliga?
It's just one.
Just one?
I think so. But he showed 2, right? And he has the chance now at the line to swing the momentum if he scores both of them. And the game would start right now after the 2 made baskets. Bamberg would advance.
Now it's tied.
Now it's a tie game.
It's 21 there, 21 here.
Keeps his composure.
And now Bamberg up by 1.
And they have the ball as well.
Accurate guess. And they got possession. Ibrahim Watson gives the ball into Kyle Lofton. Waits for the screen, not using it. Driving on his left hand, no good. And
another
late call, but the foul call. And it's going to be 2 shots for Kyle Lofton.
Oh, and a technical foul.
Foul is on
Mateusz Bartosz,
his third. And a technical foul on Krzysztof Jablowski. So first of all, it's one foul shot for the technical. So Ibrahim Watson's gonna shoot the foul shot for the technical foul. And then it's 2 foul shots for Kyle Lofton.
Gets it.
68-45.
We could see right now Grzegorz Grochowski, the team captain of Warsaw, telling the guys like, come on, keep your heads up. He's trying to keep them their heads in the right mind. It's a 24-point lead for Bamberg now. 25.
70-45 to score, 2:40 to play in the third quarter. Andersson, guarded by Horvath, almost lost it. On the floor, and then he lost it out of bounds. Turn it over again.
Turnover number 15 for Warsaw. Now you have the crowd going. Still standing, everyone is standing in the arena.
Watson attacking Wesson. Petkovic tries the 3, no good, rebound. Ball is... Well, we have a foul. It's on Kyle Lofton. He was grabbing the arm of Elijah Komithir. No call by the referees.
Warsaw now also in the bonus. Every defensive foul is now free throws for both sides.
Lachetka kicks it out. And Komithir missed the shot, but it was last touched by Brendan Horvath. But the ball does not hit the rim.
No,
it only hit the back. So why?
I think they are talking about it now.
Yeah, was only on the side of the backboard. So the shot clock's gonna be set to 5 seconds. Grochowski, Mokros, Bartosz, Lachetka, and Komithir for Dziki Warsaw on the court. Ronaldo Segu
and Kevin Mulrad coming in for Bamberg.
Lofton, Horvath, and Trimmer for Bamberg. Shot for Komithir, and he's fouled. Segu hit him on the arm.
Fifth team foul. 2 free throws for Elijah Komithir.
The 23-year-old American goes to the foul line for 2 foul shots.
Ronaldo Segu picking up his second foul. I think they gave 1 point, right?
Yeah, sure. He has not touched the basketball, so just 1 point for a made free throw for Mateusz Bartosz. 70-47 in turnover, and Komithir with the dunk, and Anton Dabel calls for timeout.
Warsaw getting out of their hole a little bit right now, going on a 4-0 run.
So we're tied again.
We're tied again, and this is a crucial point for Anton Dabel to take a timeout.
So macht nichts, einmal mal Fuchs und wir haben jetzt den Freakometer gebaut bei Fester. Erstmal ein Riesenkompliment an euch heute. Vollgasstimmung, kurz einige weniger Zuschauer als sonst, muss man sagen, aber tolle Stimmung. Schön, dass ihr alle da seid. Und jetzt geben wir mal nicht die Vollgas für uns Jungs. Aktuell 21 Punkte vor, so laut wie möglich. Let's get loud, make some noise now! Wir warten auf die Auswertung, sind gespannt. Und am 96,3 Dezibel, herzlichen Dank an euch und Dankeschön an unseren Sponsor, die Brauerei Festa. So, das wäre genau der Vorsprung für die Verlängerung, das heißt, wir müssen
1 minute, 36 seconds left in the third quarter. 70-49. So it's all even. Bamberg with the basketball, and Kyle Lofton's gonna inbound it.
Pressure coming immediately.
And now Warszawa back in zone defense. 2-3 zone. Lofton. Over to Dziki. Takes the three. That is no good. Rebound.
And Undercover has to be furious with this kind of shot so early in the shot clock from a guy that is not typically a shooter.
Grochowski, guarded by Wohlrath.
There was a mismatch.
Drives to the hoop and gets an easy layup. Shot clock was down to 3 seconds. And Dziki stays in zone. Lofton drives, lays it up to Brendan. He gets the layup. 72-51. Pass motion, Makros offering a screen for Grochowski, and it's Makros with the three. No good, but
too easy.
Mateusz Bartosz gets the offensive rebound and the basket. 4 seconds left. Dziki to the hoop, lost the handle, and the shot would count. No, not count. Not good. 3 quarters played. 72-53. It is 19 points lead for Bamberg here in this return leg. The biggest lead for the Bamberg Baskets was 25. Now it's 19 and we have 10 minutes left. And then we will know who is go into the Final Four to join Bratislava, Volontari and Newcastle on April 8th and 9th.
Yeah, Warszawa did a great job in the last, I think, 1.5 minutes, cutting Bamberg's lead to 19 from 25. Keeping their composure a little bit. Now Bamberg has to do the same. The last fourth quarter they played in this competition really didn't go their way. They have to do it otherwise today.
Committed, tries the three, no good. Rebound in the hands of Brandon Horvath. Stole the ball from Flachetka, who had already his hands on the ball.
Keyshawn Fizel is back in the game. Same goes for E.B. Watson.
And another turnover. Turnover by Keyshawn Fizel and an easy dunk on the other end for Elijah Hamid here. Blocked. Good defended by Grochowski. Difficult shot, but he knocks it in. $13 points for Noah Locke. And Flachetka, easy to the hoop. And it's goaltending on Keyshawn Fizel.
Lead is now 17.
2 points for Mateusz Flachetka. Dziki now back in man-to-man defense. Sigu. 3-point shot from Fizel is good. Lead is now back to 20.
Shooter's touch, you would say.
Better to shoot than to pass. Grochowski now to Flachetka, who tries the three, no good. And the rebound for Brandon Horvath. Watson slows down, gives it out to Fizel. Fizel comes around and goes to the hoop. Looks to me like he was fouled. No baskets. Yeah, over-tipped it in, but the foul was on the move from Keyshawn Fizel, so he goes to the line for two. And the tip-in by Brandon Horvath will not count.
Fizel now has the chance to maybe tie the game or even go into the lead on aggregate for today. Crucial moment.
Could he dunk this ball?
I think he should have dunked it.
Yeah.
Has to be more aggressive. It's the first.
It's his first free throw. And made a second. 79-57. Finds Flachetka on the backdoor play. Gets another layup.
Easy basket. Flachetka gets Noah Locke with the fake. Then it's just an easy runway for him. Petkovic getting the pressure. Now getting the foul.
Foul is on Grzegorz Grochowski, Dziki's captain, his third personal.
He's also going out now. Radicevic back in the game. This is the kind of play who won the fourth quarter. Same goes for Denzel Anderson. Even though he hasn't had a good game today, he has hit big shots for them this season.
He has not scored so far in this game. Locke. Back out to Krimmer. He takes the three. This is an air ball, but Watson tries to keep the ball alive. But Radicevic gets it. Fulkerson over. Coming here, ball comes back to Nikola Radicevic. Fulkerson. This is a moving screen. No call. Anderson. Shot clock down to 4. Radicevic. Long three ball, no good, but offensive rebound for Dziki. Radicevic calls Fulkerson for the screen. Gives it over. Anderson. He takes the three. Ball is no good, and Fiesel has the rebound for Bamberg.
A lot of time they wasted there.
Block. Out to Petkovic. Almost slipped. Against Lachetka. Pass over, and Krimmer throws it up. No good.
Good defense, but Petkovic has to find another solution more quickly.
No screens from Fulkerson, I don't like them. Always moving with his body, and then inside gets the ball and makes the basket. 79-61. Petkovic finds Noah Locke. Comes around, takes the two, and knocks it down. 15 points for Noah Locke.
It's a very tough shot to hit right inside the three-point area, but he drills it. Second personal foul on E.B. Watson. First team foul for the Bamberg Baskets.
Andre Wesson comes back in for Fulkerson.
Ronaldo Segu in for Petkovic.
The three is no good, and there's a foul on E.B. Watson. Second personal foul on Ibrahim Watson. No third.
Second team foul now as well. Radicevic inbounding the ball.
And Wesson now again against Krimmer. Tough shot. Step back off one leg. And he makes the basket.
The lead is cut to 18 again.
Foul. And inside, it's Keyshawn Fiesel. 83-63. 4 minutes, 50 seconds left to play.
A lot of contact there as well. Keyshawn Fiesel.
Lachetka.
Krimmer with the help.
Knocked out of bounds by Moritz Krimmer. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Step back three. No good. Rebound. In the hands of Ronaldo Segu. Gives it over to Noah Locke. Down low, Krimmer. Quick foul committed by Nikola Radicevic.
Third team foul for Warsaw. Bamberg has to keep that in mind, being aggressive, going to the basket.
Good read by the Bamberg offense. They saw the mismatch. Krimmer against Radicevic. Gives it back to Ronaldo Segu. Attacks. Ball goes out, Segu. Lofton now attacks against Anderson. Oh, hard contact, no call. Four minutes to go. Radicevic. Ball is deflected, but Lachetka got it. Lachetka, three over the hands of Fiesel. Ball is no good, and on the rebound, It is Andersson holding Noah Locke. And he is called for his 4th personal.
Rosa Arena standing up. 3 minutes 47 before the end of the game. Trying to push their team over the edge. Right now the lead is at 20. They need 1 made basket.
Dziki, nice pass to Keyshawn and Keyshawn Fiesel throw it down. 85-63, 3:28 left in the 4th.
Krankenhaus in Bamberg und ihrer Familienbäckerei Fuchs.
Und auch in dieser Saison für die Fans mit Ellinger und Fester, jeder für ein Liter und Altes.
3 minutes, 28 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Bamberg up by 22 points. Dziki already in the penalty. Bamberg only having 2 team fouls. And Anton Gavel still having 2 timeouts left. Krzysztof Szablowski just 1.
Yeah, and I think this is the kind of situation that you wanted if you are Bamberg, you're at home. You got the lead that you needed, you got some time left on the clock, but now it's in your own hands.
And you've got to attack the basket.
Yeah.
Get yourself on the free throw line. And try to stop. Lofton against Comitier.
Not enough contact for the refs.
Lofton gets the warning. Oh, nice pass again from Dziki. But a great catch by Keyshawn Fiesel.
And even greater recovery.
Maybe he was thinking about an alley-oop, but that was the better decision. Wesson tries the 3, ball short, and Trimmer has the rebound. And Elijah Comitier got hit in the face.
I think he had something in the eye. He needs to be subbed out. Don't focus on taking his place.
Looks like zone defense again. So it is. 2-3 and Kramer! That's a great play. They know that it's coming and he just curled in over the free throw line for an left-handed layup. 89-65 and Fulkerson on the other side.
Bamberg finally having an answer to the zone defense in a quick manner.
2 minutes remaining. Dziki gives it to Locke. Deep three, no good, but the rebound is in the hands of Szlachetka, and the foul is on Kishan.
This is a shot Anton Revell cannot be happy with. 9 seconds on the shot clock to take a deep three in such a crucial moment in the game. You got to be very sure. So, and Noah Locke leaves the field immediately.
Andre Wesson brings the ball down the field against Ibrahim Watson. Szlachetka using the screen from Fulkerson. Szlachetka, good defended by Lofton. That's the ball back, comes around another screen, and over. Wesson underneath, and there's another call, another foul call. That's the fourth on Kishan Fiesel.
He came to help, but apparently was a little late.
Foul was before the act of shooting, so it's out of bounds. Anderson over to Fulkerson. And Andre Wesson, good defended by Ibrahim Watson. Fulkerson in again, and he dunks it with foul. Late call.
Concentration points, Warszawa, foul against number 27. Bamberg baskets. Moritz Grimmer's second personal, zweites foul. One additional free throw for
Fulkerson now has a chance to cut the lead from 20 to 19. Lofton now leaving the game. Noah Locke coming back.
Very late call. Foul shot.
The lead staying at 20.
Segou gives it to Fiesel, top of the key. Segou around, ball is tipped out of bounds. Bamberg stays on offense.
8 seconds left. Segou got lucky with that one. Very obvious what he was trying to do there.
Is open, gets the ball, gives it back to Segou.
5 seconds left.
on 4. Segou with the move, no good. Rebound in the hands of Fulkerson. 44 seconds left. Radicevic.
If Warsaw score here, they could take a decisive step towards winning the series.
3 seconds on the shot clock. Wesson got to take the shot, goes for 3. Shot is short, and Fulkerson saves it, but he stepped out of bounds.
It's Bamberg ball, 20.6 seconds now.
He threw it back and hit E.B. Watson, but when he threw it back, it was already out of bounds. So it's Bamberg basketball with 20.6 seconds left and a 20-point lead.
Krzysztof Jablowski is signaling he wants to review it. I don't know if he can.
Now he's asked if he wants to take the coach's challenge.
And he does.
And he's challenging the call.
If this call gets overturned, Bamberg has to foul immediately to get the ball back.
den Refs. Out of bounds.
Referees are still checking.
Und zwar via Instant Replay. Das ist der Coaches Challenge von Dziki Warszawa.
It's gonna be overturned. It's gonna be overturned. Holgersson,
Great effort by him.
He was inbound when he threw the ball back and hit E.B. Watson, and E.B. Watson was the last touching the ball before it went out of bounds.
Yeah. Okay, so probably everything that Anton Cavero drew up on his board in the timeout has to be scratched away. There has to be an immediate foul to get the ball back as fast as possible. The lead is now with 20. Bamberg needs 21 to go into overtime. And keep the chance to go to the Final Four in the ENBL.
Es gibt 14 Sekunden für den Angriff, 14 seconds for Dziki Warszawa.
14 seconds on the shot clock, 21 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. Seconds on the shot clock. No, 12. 13, 12. What now? Jumping up and down, up and down. Now it's 13 seconds on the shot clock. Radicevic is going to inbound the ball in the hands of Committee, but it's lost, and it's, oh, no way. This got to be the Polish referee. I'm sorry, but you, come on.
This cannot be a foul.
Hey, come on. Foul is on E.B. Watson.
This looked to me like a common play. If you're starting to call this, you can be calling the game all the time.
Nobody had ball control.
Nah.
So both players were fighting for the basketball. And it was called the fourth on Ibrahim Watson. And Elijah coming here on the free throw line, but he missed the first.
Ball online, we would say. The crowd letting him know.
Now you got a box out. 17.9 seconds to play, but he makes the second, and we have another timeout. Anton Gabel calls for time. Down by 19. Up by 19.
Up by 19.
Down by 2.
This is probably going to be the last timeout he will take today. This is going to be a crucial play for the Bamberg Baskets. The 2 ties the game on aggregate. If they hit a 3, they could advance.
Dankeschön, die Bamberg Baskets Dancers. 17,9 Sekunden aktuell 19 Punkte vor. Bei 21 gäbe es Verlängerung bei mehr das Weiterkommen. Also, die Spannung spürbar und wir stehen auf für unser Team alle gemeinsam. Hier in unserer Flankenwelle. Auf geht's! Und wir machen Radau für unsere Jungs.
Brought the arena on its feet for the last 14 seconds. Bamberg has an offense. They have to score if they want to advance.
And it's Noah Locke, Moritz Grimmer, Keyshawn Fiesel, E.B. Watson and Ronaldo Segu.
Noah Locke inbounding the ball. Probably going to get the ball back very quickly.
It's in the hands of Ronaldo Segu. Over to Keyshawn Fiesel. Back to Segu. Segu driving, kicks it out. Watson to the basket, lays it up, and Kramer!
3.7 seconds left. Bamberg has to defend.
3.7 seconds left, and it is 21. Timeout called by Dziki. Warsaw, and they have the final shot with 3.7 seconds left. Tono Gawel still has a timeout left. We were talking about 22 red balloons. 21 we already have.
Both teams have to leave it all out on the floor now. Can Bamberg complete the comeback? Or will Warsaw advance in the end? We will see. 3.7 seconds left.
Who's going to take the last shot?
I think it has to be Radicevic. He has the most experience. But he was inbounding the ball all the time, so I don't know if he's switching that up.
It's going to be Slachetka. Coming over a screen, tries to drive to the basket.
Or Comitier.
Or Anderson or Andre Besson. Let's see, it's 3.7 seconds. Dziki inbounds the ball. Radicevic. Oh, and it's Comitier against Stevie Watson, taking the final shot, and he knocks it down.
Very close to a 5-second call on the inbound.
It was very, very close. Timeout, Anton Gawel. And they got a review.
How much time is left?
Yeah, they got to check the time on the clock. 0.4. That's what it is.
Woo! This is not a lot of time. Maybe they will try an alley-oop from the inbound. But Dziki also is probably expecting that as well.
Was that a 5-second violation? It was close.
If you ask probably 2,600 people in here, yes.
Definitely.
Unfortunately for Bamberg, this is not a reviewable decision because it's not a decision.
No, it's 0.8 seconds.
0.8 seconds in the normal world is not a lot of time, but in basketball it's almost an eternity if you are a Warsaw fan right now.
It's enough to catch and shoot.
Yeah.
0.4 would only be enough to tip the ball, but 0.8 is enough to catch and shoot. So one more chance for Bamberg to answer.
Everything on the line.
And I don't understand this guy with his jacket on already. A basket's gonna send it in overtime. A 3 wins it. So what's the play?
Bamberg obviously inbounding in the opponent's half. Rosa Arena stands up once more for the last 0.8 seconds in regulation. Trying to capture the victory.
It's gonna be a backdoor play for Keaton Diesel. No. It's a 3-4 lock, and he missed it. No good.
They went for the 3. Bamberg put up a great fight.
They tried to win it in regulation.
Coming back, 19 points.
So congratulations to our guests from Poland, to Dziki Warsaw. Surviving here in Bamberg, losing by 19, but winning it all and moving on to the Final Four.
They are going to play Newcastle Eagles
in the semi-final. Played on April 8th. And the other semi-final is Inter Bratislava against CSO Voluntari. Wow, that was
intense.
Intense, a really, really close one. In the end, Anton Gavel and Bamberg, they tried to go for all in with the last shot. But in the end, it's 91-72, and Dziki moves on to the Final Four.
Yeah, and in the end, it's the guy whose name I can probably not pronounce correctly.
Elijah
Comitier.
Second
game for Dziki Warsaw, and already hitting a game winner, basically.
So at the end, let's take a look at the stats. Anderson today with no score, no points. Szlachetka 14 points, Fulkerson 12, Radicevic 11, Andre Wesson 12, Elisha Commithier 18, Mokroth 3, and Mateusz Bartosz 2. That's the score for Dziki Warsaw. For Bamberg Baskets, Noah Locke 15 points, E.B. Watson 16, Keyshawn Fiesel 19, Ronaldo Sigu 11, Greg Muller 5, Kyle Lofton 3, Brendan Horvath 4, Adrian Petkovic 2, and Moritz Kremer 16. But in the end, Bamberg came short, 72-91. Dziki losing by 19, but after winning by 21 on home court, the Polish side goes on to the Final Four. And yeah, congratulations once again to Krzysztof Szablowski and his team. In the end, they
just did their job in the first game a little bit better. And that, in the end, this is basketball, this is sports.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This is how things go. Yeah, I mean, in the first game, you could say Warsaw played the best basketball they played all season. Today, they were a little bit unlucky. But even more unlucky is Bamberg today after such a great performance, especially defensively, keeping the guys in check. But yes.
We were talking a lot about that last quarter in Warsaw, and finally those 10 minutes decided the whole series. And
who won the last quarter?
In this game, nobody. 19-19 was the final quarter. 25-22, the third. Bamberg winning the second quarter 26-15 and the first 21-16. But 19 is not enough in the end. And so, in the end, congratulations to Dziki Warsaw, to CSO Voluntari, to Inter Bratislava, and to the Newcastle Eagles going on to the Final Four. That's it here from Bamberg, Germany. Good evening, good night und bis zum nächsten Mal aus Deutschland hier. Tschüss und ciao.
Ciao.
ENBLeague.